Hey guys, Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews. Well, I just was checking out Makita's new ConnectX system here, and if you haven't seen that, it's a new line of basically some commercial power tools and basically a battery backpack that basically has a built-in battery, and it allows you to, of course, charge that battery up, and you can basically run, as they claim, all day on pretty much one charge of that battery. And it looks pretty cool. They've got a few tools here with the direct connect system. This system actually is a little confusing because you can pretty much just use this backpack, but there's also adapters right there for the direct connect system that allows you to go to XGT or LXT 36 volt. So you can pretty much use the backpack as long as you have the right adapters for either their direct connect system, a 40 volt max, or 36 volt. Now that's pretty cool. Looking at this, although that does make it a little confusing. I've been looking over this for a little bit here, and even I'm a little confused trying to figure this all out. But one thing that doesn't really make any sense to me is this over here on the left, their whole direct connect line. Because it's kind of putting you in a little bit of a box here when you think about it. These direct connect tools can only work with this direct connect backpack. There is no dedicated battery line with this, like the 40 volt max and the 36 volt tools. At the same time, you only can use the direct connect tools, which they only currently have 3 out right now. They've got the mower, a blower, and a string trimmer. So that's where it gets a little confusing. I'm a little unsure what they're trying to do here. Because when I think about this, I would want the backpack to have, say, the XGT batteries in it, or I'd want maybe the LXT batteries in there. Because this backpack here, if I, have a bad cell or a bad issue with something in the backpack, my whole backpack is now down. I don't have any way to, change anything out. I can't do much with it. And also, it's not cheap. It's running here at about $1,550 here over at Acme Tools right now. So definitely not a cheap option when you're not even considering buying the tools yet. So I would assume that you're going to be all in with the tools for probably right around, maybe almost $3,000, close to that. Which at that price, you can pretty much walk up to a nice Ego system, which I see a lot of the commercial guys doing, a lot of the Ego systems. And then always in second place, I've always seen Makita with a lot of the 36 volt tools. A lot of the guys like picking up the 36 volt tools. You can generally get the batteries pretty cheap, and they're easy to charge, easy to carry around with you, and of course you can get a ton of them for a pretty good deal as well. Now, looking at a few of the other pricing, I was Googling it here, and I found that they do still make basically the, here's the adapter for that backpack, by the way, but Makita still makes basically what you think that they would want to release here, and this is the older PDC 01G6, where you can snap in basically 5 LXT batteries in that backpack, and you're ready to go. And you also have that adapter for basically going with a single LXT tool, like 18 volt, or doing 36 volt tools, which is pretty awesome because I run both tools personally myself for mowing my yard, and that's what I would want to run. That way, if I have an issue with one battery, 2 batteries, all the batteries, I can just swap them right out, and I can also swap that out in the field. So instead of having to buy, say, 2 backpacks, like they're currently selling with a ConnectX system for $3,000, I can buy one of these, and I can also buy 5 additional batteries for far less than $800. Or if I already got the batteries ready to go, I can buy those as well too, and I'm ready to go right again in the field or whatever I'm doing with that battery pack, and I can go right from there and not have to change out the whole $1,500 battery pack. I can keep using those batteries. So that's just something, guys, that I found that was a little weird with this new ConnectX system. I mean, maybe Makita will come out with more stuff here and there, but, I'm not too sure. That also brings up the other problem with this ConnectX system, is that, have you guys heard of the DeWalt 40 volt system? That's been a few years back now, And DeWalt came out with a 40-volt system for outdoor power tools, and it's kind of one of those, I guess you could say, self-fulfilling prophecies there, of where they come with this new system, and it's pretty much dedicated to do one thing. Outdoor power tools give you a lot of power, give you a lot of runtime, and not everyone wants to commit to it because DeWalt, and just like Makita, they already make two other lines of outdoor power tools. They already got the XGT, and they've already got the LXT. Now, a lot of guys that if you're already running Makita, if you already like Makita, you're probably running some of the outdoor power tools in one or even both those lines. So why would you want to hop into a third line, the ConnectX Direct Connect system, that can literally only work on a $1,500 battery backpack, when you can buy the XGT or LXT, already being it with for far cheaper, and you can still get other batteries for it. There's tons of tools already out for both of these lines. And if you need new batteries, they're not going to be $1,500. They're going to be pretty cheap, and you can use them for other power tools already. It's such a specialized system that it's one of those things where if Makita says, hey, we're not selling enough, we got to discontinue this system, and they do, now all the guys that bought into the system are kind of left high and dry. But that's why guys aren't buying it, is because they're assuming that, oh yeah, why would I buy this system if, they might get rid of it at any time, when I can always get XGT and LXT, which I know that they're going to be keeping around for quite a while, because there's already an expansive line of tools in those two systems. So that's just one of the things that, makes a lot of people wary about buying into, something like this ConnectX Direct Connect system. I mean, it's only got 3 power tools right now. So unless these are putting out, 2-3 times the amount of power with twice the runtime as anything from XGT or LXT, it's really not going to do super hot. And of course, you've got competition as well too, like Ego, who they've already got, riding mowers running off the same batteries that run in their string trimmers and their blowers. We haven't seen anything like that from Makita just yet. So just waiting to see. I'm really surprised that Makita wouldn't do this ConnectX system, just like this backpack here, for the 36 volt, or sorry, the basically the LXT batteries, giving you a 36 volt and just a regular 18 volt LXT output. But give me like a backpack like this that runs off of XGT batteries, and I can maybe snap in maybe 6 XGT batteries, give me a huge amount of runtime in that backpack, while still allowing me to change out those XGT batteries at any time. I can, carry maybe 16 XGT batteries with me. I keep 8 in the truck, 8 in the backpack, swap out halfway through the day. If I've got an issue with one battery, it's no big deal. I can just swap that one battery out, and I'm good to roll there. So, I'm surprised they're not focusing more on the XGT side right now. I'd love to buy an XGT chainsaw. I'm just not sure why they're not, pulling that out really quick. We've got plenty of mowers. We've got plenty of blowers. We've got plenty of string trimmers. I'm just kind of unsure what Makita's doing here. I thought we would see just a full push on XGT for the next probably 2 or 3 years, and not this kind of ConnectX Direct Connect thing, which is going to be, it's so focused towards commercial that, a lot of guys like myself, I own the Makita mower, the 36 volt mower. I've got a ton of the LXT outdoor power tools, and that stuff works fantastic. I can't see myself ever buying something like this. Even if I started my own lawn care company, I would still just run LXT X2 and slowly move into XGT as I saw fit and as the deals came out. This whole Direct Connect system, it's going to be expensive, the line is limited, and we already have battery packs for LXT and XGT that are easily swappable, relatively affordable, to swap out at any one time. Just, going to this kind of stuff it's cool on paper, but when you get down to it and you really, ask guys what they want to do when they're doing commercial lawn care, they want flexibility, and they also got to keep it affordable too. $3,000, that can be a new riding mower in some cases for a lot of guys, or that can be, a new trailer. Swapping out for 3 tools here and a battery backpack, that's going to be pretty expensive. And if you compare the price of this, about $1,500, to say the equivalent of, I've got a Makita 5 amp hour battery pack right in front of me right now. It's 90 watt hours. Well, the battery pack here is 1,200 watt hours. That's going to be about 13.5, I believe. of the battery packs. Let me check that quick. And then let me check the pricing on this as well, too. Yeah, 13.3 of LXT 5 amp hour batteries is equivalent to one backpack. So that's not really too many batteries. I mean, I keep 25 LXT batteries on hand at all times for whatever I'm doing, really. So, and I've paid definitely a lot less. Makita's had a lot of fantastic deals for battery packs, for the LXT battery packs over the years. I know that they used to sell the blower, 36-volt blower, for like $229. And it came with 4 or 5s. And they also sold the rear handle circular saw, that 36-volt saw. It used to have 2 5s, and you could get 2 more 5s with it for $250. So you can get basically the equivalent watt-hour output of this backpack for about the same price, if not cheaper, with a bunch of free tools in the LXT system. So it really makes something like a LXT backpack like this something that you might want to look into, or I'm surprised Makita isn't doing more of this with the batteries that are easily swappable like this. So, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new ConnectX system. I could see guys probably using it with the adapter, but I don't see this direct connect line selling too well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're planning on buying the new Direct Connect system, and if you're really doing commercial lawn care, guys, let me know what you think about a lot of the cordless options out there, what you're considering, and what you might be getting into. So, all right, guys, take care, and have a great day. Thanks again.